As I started out to build the Extreme, I did not start out to compare with anybody else in the watch industry. I started out from my personal background to create the best out of the two completely different industries I perfectly know. Inspired by the spirit of extreme sport, the task was to create something completely different. This Timeinstrument was not supposed to be one of the new top luxury watches or any new reborn historical watch brand. I honestly planned to unite the best out of the watch production and the automotive industry, strong led by the extreme spirit in a way like nobody else did it before. At a very early stage, at the start of the project, it was clear the key to success will be the difference in DNA. I don't talk about another fashion color or design, I'm talking about doing 20% more than the other microbrands. I'm talking about the 20% of effort which pushes you in front to give your watch friends the real reason to invest in this special watch. Let's start at the top of the list. The purchase, sourcing and production. I followed the rules of the automotive industry. I optimized sourcing and production by selecting top professional partners worldwide, but with keeping the core knowledge in Germany. No industry on this planet is more optimized and professional managed like the automotive industry. My deep insight in these production methods pushes the Extreme to another level of efficiency. That's the first I'm very proud of. Second, the materials. Hardened aluminium. No microbrand in the watch industry used the hardened aluminium to produce all bridges and blades of the movement. Nobody is taking like we the advantage of the characteristics of this high performance material. Perfect in point of weight, strength and free of tensions and optimal results in temperature tests, but never used in the price range we are targeting. This extreme DNA lifted the watch to a state which was never delivered before by any microbrand. This ultra-modern, high-tech aluminium delivers perfect results in color and design aspects, and the automotive industry takes full advantage of these characteristics. To use it to create a complete ultralight mechanism is a pure innovation in the watch industry. Just for understanding, the aluminium we see in the Extreme movement is used in aerospace programs for rockets. This definitely answers all questions about reliability of this material. The assembly and the quality control we keep in Germany. Of course, we continued using the best and most advanced materials out of medicine, aerospace and automotive industry. Titanium is one of the most reliable materials in point of weight and resistance. We use it for the bezel, bottom and buckle. Titanium is used inside the car engine, or even more impressive, inside the human body. What material can be better for being in touch with the skin of an extreme watch owner? Let's look at a carbon fiber or glass fiber case body, which perfectly compensates temperatures and shocks. It makes the watch light and outstanding comfortable to wear during active day. The combination of titanium bezel and bottom, assembled in sandwich style with the carbon, gives a stability and a strength we can find only in an ultra-modern sport car or in a combat fighter. The case is designed and inspired by the stealth bomber. Like in this combat plane, we find mostly straight lines and no radiuses. With the Extreme, we can see incredible transformations. The carbon fiber case can be produced in many different colors. The top layer of the two-level sandwich style can be manufactured in all kinds of shapes, and the base layer can be exchanged to different materials too. At this point, I just mentioned the additional hand and strap options. But the main difference we find again in the incredible color options of the ultralight mechanism. From the very first moment, the watch was planned for cooperations with brands who share the extreme spirit. All those things make this watch a dedicated high-tech Timeinstrument and awesome to wear on the wrist. And you can completely modify it and to make this watch as stylish or as completely crazy as you want it to be. The two most common questions I get on the Extreme are: first, how heavy is the watch? Second, why you call this watch the Extreme? My answer? I tell you the weight, and it's amazing. But first you have to experience the complete feeling the Extreme enables. It starts with discovering all the color options of the high-tech materials. It ends with winding the ultra-modern mechanism with feeling the beat of the balance. But most impressive is putting the 45mm mechanical watch on your wrist and realizing that you don't feel it after a few seconds at all. And this is exactly for what this watch is created. You start the action and you forget you have a watch on your wrist. Somehow the extreme gets a part of your body. Less than 40 grams featured with high-tech mechanic. This we get because of the most advanced materials. Why extreme? The soul of the watch and the extreme spirit is coming from my combat sport activities I had. I spent 15 years with intensive trainings and championships, winning several times the German championship, getting the first Dan and third places at European and World Championships in kickboxing. It was a time of outstanding challenges and really extreme moments. This time I spent in sports was the most precious in my life. Hard challenges, fantastic friends and facing personal borders. It was somehow forming personality. I learned to be focused on goals and to work consequently to reach them. The world of sports is a lot like life. There's hard trainings, competitions, wins and losses. Passion. Hard work, but the most important, you need the will to go ahead, even if it seems to be impossible. I put all my efforts, power and passion inside the watch, and it unites like nothing else before the passion for watchmaking, the profession for modern automotive productions, and the spirit of extreme experiences. In tribute to this time and as an honor to all who experience the same in life or business, I named the serial model No Excuse. Once on your wrist, the watch will remind you not to stop, keep going, and nothing is impossible, even if it looks like this. The Milestone is even more emotional and has to be dedicated to any important moment or personal milestone in your life. Once reached or experienced, it will be engraved, and the dial will be marked as a unique number 1 of 1. You will be reminded to this precious event with every glance to check the time. Like the automotive industry, we are working with partners all over the world. This allows us to introduce the watch to a price which makes professionals asking why you do it. Our message is clear. We want to beat the market by using advanced materials, by using all advantages of the automotive experiences in strategical purchase and project management to lead the created price advantages to our watch fans. There is a strong impact in the watch market. First, because of the exciting movement color combinations. Second, the high-tech DNA. And finally, because of a fair-priced watch with a very personal spirit. I'm very proud to introduce the Extreme to you now.